Hi, clarinet students. Let's get started. I'm going to adjust the camera here a little bit. All right. So I've got my clarinet here. All right. You want to look for the logo on your case. All right. Mine's kind of difficult to see. You can still see it right there. That's usually the lid to your case. All right. Another way to tell. Your latches, well, your latches might look a little bit different than mine. So that's why I recommend putting it on the floor. I know which way my case goes. So put it on the floor if you're unsure, if you haven't learned that yet, if you haven't figured that out yet. Lift the lid carefully, slowly. So if anything falls out and it's on the floor, it's not a big deal, all right? And always make sure that when you're done, that these both get put down. Because I've seen people do this with a case and everything falls out. All right. So we're going to go over the parts of the instrument, and we're going to go over instrument assembly, and then we're going to show you how to hold the clarinet. All right. This is just an informational video on some of those topics. So the first part of the clarinet that you'll need, the bell. All right. Looks kind of like a bell. Then, after you put the bell, have the bell, what you'll look for is the longer of the two joints. All right, this is the lower joint. You'll recognize it because it has a thumb rest. If it doesn't have a thumb rest, let me know. We'll try to get a new one on there. All right. The upper joint is the one that has this thumb and register key here that you put your left thumb on. And you operate the register key with your left hand. It's a register key, not an octave key, by the way. Your barrel, we'll do a lot of work with mouthpiece and barrel, and a mouthpiece with a reed and a ligature. All right? We'll go over that more in the next video when we get to playing. So I'm going to set this on the ground. I'm going to grab some of the parts and start assembling, okay? So grab the bell. Take the bell in one hand. Pull out the lower joint. Now, you want to grip and close these keys here, and then hold in the area that's kind of bare on the back of your clarinet. That way you have less chance of damaging anything, because this rod right here, these keys are very sensitive to being bent. All right? Then we find the logo on your barrel. All right? Mine's very difficult to see. I don't know if you can see that at all. I'll try to catch it in the light. It's there. All right. I twist on. If you have any resistance or any issues getting it on, put some cork grease on. Ask me for cork grease. All right. That's what we have right now. Next piece we put on, and this is the really important and sensitive one. See this key right here? This is called a bridge key. All right, that can be bent really easily, and there's a matching one on this part of the clarinet, the upper joint, okay? We want to be careful of this part. So I always tell students to put these two keys down when we're putting the lower joint and the upper joint together. Watch them so that they don't hit or run over each other or mangle each other in any way. Then you line them up nicely, all right? Might be a little difficult to see right in here, okay? Make sure they're lined up. So the rest of it's a little bit easier. Barrel, twist on again. Try to look for that logo if your clarinet has one. And mouthpiece. We're not going to play, so I'm not going to worry about showing you how the reed goes on right now. That's going to be in the next video. Don't worry about the reed. I'm going to take my mouthpiece cap off because it's a little bit easier to put this on with the mouthpiece cap off. So now I'm going to show you some playing position. All right? So let's focus on our left hand. Remember, I told you about this thumb key. Make sure that you use your left hand. All right? So one, if you put it in front of you, makes an L. All right? If I turn away from you, it's this one, okay? The one on this side. The one on that side is your left hand. So, our left thumb goes here. All right, right over this key, covers the hole. Index finger, boom. This little key, you don't put your finger on it. You have to be able to cover this next hole. And then same for the ring finger. Your pinky just kind of hangs out in this area. You can put it on one of the keys, whichever is most comfortable for right now. You will be able to need to use all of these keys, so don't do anything funky like put it behind the clarinet. Put it in front of these keys. Let's move on to the right hand. We've got a thumb rest. The thumb rest is important because you need to put your thumb under there, and we need to get the thumb rest should go right in this area, right here. All right? So it needs to hit where your nail and your cuticle meet, where your skin is on your thumb. All right? And it kind of rests there. Thumb rest, huh? All right. Then we do 1, 2, 3. We cover those with our index, middle, ring. And then again, this pinky hangs out. All right. This is what playing position looks like. And our fingers, our hand kind of makes like a C shape. That's just me shaking out so that I have a little bit more relaxed fingers. They're nice and curved, a little bit rounded. All right. I hope this has been helpful for you to know how to hold your clarinet and where your fingers go and how to assemble it as well. Any questions, any problems, please let me know. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Catch you later.